Hello and welcome to Life as a Secret Yogi show. I'm your host, yoga journalist, yoga teacher, and yoga student Austin Bitsis. Today's interactive practice is brought to you by Elizabeth Carey. She is a writer, editor, and co-author of her new book, Girls Running, All You Need to Strive, Thrive, and Run Your Best. She's also a running coach and ultra runner herself. Elizabeth's articles have been featured in the New York Times, Runner's World, and other major running blogs such as the Podium Runner and Diestat. She focuses a lot of her work around this mission of speaking about those taboo topics that plague a lot of runners, such as eating disorders, body image, and female cycles. We talked about those very same taboo topics and how they relate to other disciplines such as yoga and just day-to-day life. So if you have not already, go check out that episode conversation once you've completed this interactive practice. It's just the episode interview before this. This interactive practice is a guided writing prompt by Elizabeth herself. It is fun, reflective, and freeing, so I highly recommend you come back to it more than once if you find it helpful. So before you jump into that practice, if you're enjoying this show, consider signing up to our newsletter at www.secretyogisociety.com because we have some awesome things coming up in the Secret Yogi Society and I wouldn't want you to miss them. So that website will be down in the show notes as well. If you're enjoying this podcast, please consider leaving a rating and written review and consider subscribing. I truly love to hear from you all. Lastly, share this episode with at least one person you care about that needs it most. Enjoy this guided writing practice with Elizabeth Carey.
Writing is a practice. Consider this an invitation to let it be a tool and a resource in your life. You may return to it whenever and however you want. This practice today is not about creating something to share or weaving a tale. This is about tuning into your own voice. So please let go of any expectations, including that you'll understand what you write or even be able to read it. Today we'll practice a type of journaling. Some might call it free writing, others wild writing, others diary writing. No matter what you call it, it's a safe space in which you can explore whatever you want. It doesn't need to be shared. You can keep it private, or you can even shred or recycle it. Or you can let it live in a bound volume that you keep somewhere safe. What we write here might not yet make sense, and that's totally fine. Let it marinate, be it a day, a month, or forever, without any expectations for a specific outcome. Remember, this is a practice, and we'll dive into the process one step at a time. Before we get started, make sure you have a paper, whether that's in a journal or just a loose scrap with plenty of space. And also make sure that you have a pen or a pencil will do, but we really want to make sure that you're writing by hand. Also, you should make sure that you have a comfortable place to situate yourself, one where you can focus for the next few minutes. Today, I also have some recommended guidelines. The first is that you don't worry about specific spelling or grammar or punctuation errors or even fixing it. This is not going to be graded, and this is an opportunity for you to silence your inner critic. There's no need to cross something out, to fix anything, or to go back. Just keep writing and keep writing through and forward. There's no need for hesitation. So again, this is an invitation to keep your pen moving. And even if you're feeling stuck, you can repeat a word or a sound or a letter or a number until you get unstuck or something shifts. I'll be providing prompts, which I encourage you to try, or you can flip them and use their opposite as a prompt, or just go wherever your pen takes you. So here we go. Today we'll do 3 one-minute writes. I'll provide a prompt and keep time, and you can take the prompt or its opposite or whatever, and keep your pen moving on the page until you hear me say that time is up. So if you're not situated, take some time to get situated right now. And then our first prompt is 10 things I can't stop thinking about. 10 things I can't stop thinking about. Remember to keep your pen moving, no judgment, go where it takes you. And that's a minute. You can put your pen down or finish a sentence or a thought. You can jot some other words down if this is something that you want to revisit later. But know that you completed the first step. Shake out your hands if you need to, if you're working on building up your strength and your stamina for writing. And then we'll dive into our second prompt. It is, I am, or I am not. I am, for 1 minute. Keep your pen moving. You have 3 more seconds. Keep your pen moving. And that's a minute. You can wrap up your thought, jot notes down to return to if you have them, and then put your pen down, shake your hands out. And I'd like to ask you if you noticed an editor or a critic popping up. Maybe notice if you cross something out. It's okay. This is a practice, and we have one more opportunity to try again. So our third and final prompt for today, and this practice of a practice, is my body. My body for 1 minute. That's a minute. You can put your pen down or jot some notes to circle back to. But thank you for writing with me today. Thank you for your time. And I'd like to also thank my high school English teacher who helped me develop my own writing practice, as well as Lauren Fleshman and Marianne Elliott of the Wilder Running Retreats, who brought it back into my life. And you can check out the Wild Notebook for more tips and prompts, or follow Lauren Fleshman and Marianne Elliott online, in addition to many other authors that help cultivate practices like this. But no matter what, thank yourself and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.